out of this drum. There's so many different sounds that are pulled out of this specific drum. And that's why this drum is used so often in celebration, but also in communication, because it has a diverse language to it. It was possibly created in like the 13th century in Mali by Madinka people created this drum. And you see that it's shaped like a chalice, and it's made out of one piece of wood. You know, so you send your vibration into the bowl of the drum, and then it shoots out of the bottom so beautifully with such a rich tone. It reminds me much of a flower that's growing in a garden. You have a beautiful bloom on top, but then you have a very precise energy that's traveling from the earth to the root, up and down the stem. You know, and this drum, it's such a beautiful representation of all of nature. Now, what I'm going to ask is that we continue to play the bass of our drum. One by one. nice. Yeah, it's oftentimes it gets taken for granted how important it is when we come together with our drums. And some of that has to do with the drum, sliding into mainstream culture. And the drum is something that invites everybody together, but the busyness of humanity and the way that we can oftentimes be a bit neglectful, we sometimes don't respect the drum the way that the drum needs to be respected. So when we play it nice and low, in a mindful way, in a meaningful way, we can connect with each other in ways that we can't express with our own language. Especially me, who speaks like the colonizer's English. I can't express those thoughts, ideas, and feelings with the English that I use. But I know that through the drum, there's something that goes beyond me. And it's not because I read it inside a book. It's because we can feel it when we're playing. We can feel that connection. Sitting here in this space right now with these drums, I feel as though this is a safe place. I feel as though this place is safe for me to express who I am. And when we facilitate these drum circles, we want to make sure that it is a safe place for everybody to express themselves in. We want to be able to invite our children into these circles and not have to worry that they might leave the drum circle damaged. We want to be able to bring our elders into the drum circle, and we want to make sure that they're not going to leave the circle offended. And we have a deep responsibility when we're holding these drums and playing these drums, because they're powerful. It's not a toy from Toys R Us. This is a tree that stood for a very long time and played a very important part in its landscape. And that's the same with the goat that lays across it. It's not just a goat. It's one of Creator's goats. And that goat lays across this drum, but that goat also fed families. That goat is important. That goat was sustenance. And we need to be mindful of these things when we hold these instruments, close to our bodies. Now, I'd like to share with you a rhythm that I oftentimes share inside the elementary school. And I always promise the children that if you practice this rhythm and you can play this rhythm, and you can carry that rhythm onto any continent, and you can communicate with people. So I'm going to ask that you repeat after me, and the rhythm is bass, tone to tone, bass, bass, tone, tone. Can you say that? Bass, tone to tone, bass, bass, tone, tone. 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 Usually when I start, I say, how many people here are drummers? Everyone here would have raised 2 hands. Everybody here is a drummer, for sure. Now, I'd like for us to go around the circle, and if you feel comfortable enough, I'd like you to independently, by yourself, play that rhythm. Bass, tone to tone, bass, bass, tone, tone. Just so we can hear it in the different voices of the different drums. And we'll start over here with you, because I know you're a drummer. Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. you mind playing the rhythm for us?
No problem.